Uh-oh. Hi, YouTube. Oh, shit. Tuna in my coochie. Tuna in my crotch. Ooh, wow. Anyway, this is Corey P, aka Cores, aka me. And today, it's been a while since I did one of these posts, so I just felt like I had to hit you guys with some stuff what's been going on with me. I'm just working, getting back on my job search grinds because, girl, I need a new job. I don't hate my job, but I just wanted something different now that I got my new location. My new location is awesome. I just, the job in general, it's not what I went to school for. It's not really what I'm interested in doing. I don't really want to be a security guard the rest of my life, sitting around doing nothing. Because all I'm doing is getting fat. So I want to do something that I love to do. Um, mm. But I want to get on here and talk about just some things that's going on. Excuse me. So apparently I have a doppelganger. Let me tell you. I was out about a week ago with my friend, my bestie. And we went to this gas station that we always go to on our way out. Get a little something to smoke, something to drink on. And we be out on our way. Cigarette, like Black and Miles, that is, not like weed or anything. I'm just saying, when I mean something to smoke. They don't sell weed at the corner store, okay? Anyway. And I guess it's a whole bunch of, like, I want to say they're African, like, like North African, like Somalian, Ethiopian, those type of Africans that work there. So it was this one guy that works there, this little short one. And I walk in there and I'm just coming in, I went and got my little beer and I'm going up to ask him, give me a Black and Mild. And man, this thing went off on me. He was just like, you got a lot of effing nerve coming back up in here. Last time you was here, you knocked up all this stuff. You did this, you did that. He was just, doing all this bouncing behind this booth. And so, my first thought was, I love how you're getting all extra crunk behind this bulletproof glass in this booth. Like, you haven't stepped out this booth one yet, for you to be jumping around like you about to do something. One. And two, I don't know what you're talking about, because, girl, that's not even my style. That's not even my stilo. And I come here all the time. And when have you ever, and I've been plenty fucked up on some days when I walk in there, and I might have stumbled and giggled in the corner, but I have never, and I repeat, never coming in there throwing stuff around and having a tantrum, girl. I don't even know what you're talking about. And so he was doing all this and he was threatening to call the police and all this shit. And it was just like, what's going on? So apparently I have a doppelganger. And if you're out there, please stop, because apparently you look like me. And I don't know what else out there, what other stunts you're pulling, but I don't want to catch a bullet, a bat, or anything like that in my ass upside my head on the counts of you. So if you're out there, stop it, I say, because you're fucking me up. Okay? Moving right along. Now that I got that off my chest, because, girl, that was a trip. Because it's also another couple of things that's been happening. I don't know if it's by the same person, but apparently I look like somebody or a couple of people. But, I'm getting approached and people just saying how I did this and how I did that. And I'm so-and-so's friend. I'm like, no, girl, I don't know none of these people you speak of. I was not here. I was not there. No. But anyway. So I was talking to my friend yesterday and today about this thing. Basically, she was dating this guy for about, a long time. Like, her and this guy have been dating. We're dating for like a good 4 or 5 years. I mean, like, they have been dating. And throughout their dating, like, what I've known about him, he's an asshole. I'm just going to say that. Hold on. Like, he's told her the reason why he can't fully commit to her is because she's fat. So she needs to lose weight. And I love my friend. And she is, she's a heavy girl. But she's always been a full-figured woman. She has never been, and I don't get, like, these people, and then these girls or these people who, like, are dating guys or people like this who would just allow that shit to happen. But I'm gonna really get into that later. But yeah, because I don't get it, because it's like, I've seen her when she was younger. Like, she's always been a full-figured girl. I mean, yeah, when she was younger, she was a little, her shape was a little shapelier, but, she's always been a full-figured girl. Like, she's never been, like, And like, I don't get people like that. Like, what position said it would? You need to lose weight, honey. You need to get with a skinny bitch. You feel me? You need to get with somebody like that. See people, God, people like that. Their tea is, honey, they're not good enough to get the people they want to get, and then they settle, and then they want to get mad at you because they settled on you. And that's no disrespect to the you, whoever, if you are the you, that's no disrespect. It's just that they felt like what they wanted, they can't even meet that criteria. So they feel like if they get somebody who's sort of less than what they think is less than, and just like try to bully them and intimidate them into doing what they want and being the person that they want them to be, then that's better. No. Okay. I mean, it's not like when you came into this relationship, old girl had a body like Kelly Rowland, and then all of a sudden she just has a body like Monique. Okay, I understand. Like, oh, when I met you, your body was ping, 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 pow, and now it's like, you've exploded. Okay, I understand that. I get it. I get that, but she's always been a thick girl. She's always been thickums. Big breast, big butt. A full bodied woman. She's always been that ever since you've known her. So what's gonna, like, even if she were to lose weight, she'd still be plus size. Like, that's the type of body shape she has. She's always gonna be a shapely, full bodied woman. That's not gonna change. She's not gonna be this stick figure. If you're looking for a stick figure, go find one, honey. Okay? But anyway, so he's done a lot of like fucked up shit. He's called her worthless. I mean, he thinks that she's just basically he treats her like she cheated on her. Open tells her about it, like I'm fucking this other bitch. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And then sometimes he will lie to her to her face. Like, oh no, I'm not seeing anybody, when he's clearly getting his dick sucked by somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just done all this. And then the kicker was the way he broke up with her. He just moved, like, to another state. Like, I'm in Atlanta. Like, we're in Atlanta. He moved to Texas. Yeah. Shit gets real, right? This nigga moved across state line, like 2, 3 states. I don't know what's in between Texas right now. I do know, but I just don't feel like thinking about it. But you get it. Like, Georgia, Texas. Girl, he moved to Texas on your ass without telling you. Everybody else knew, but you. Don't you find that odd? And then, like, at that time, she was like, well, I guess I have to just make visits out to Texas. I just save up my money and go visit him in Texas so we can really work on this relationship. Girl. And like, I remember the time she called me and told me this, because I was like, well, girl, I mean, so you mean to tell me he just up and moved, uprooted, moved out of his place, uprooted, and just pumed to Texas without telling you, and you're supposed to be his girlfriend, the person that he's told you that he was gonna marry you and all that, and he just moved without telling your ass. Mm. Okay. So that's how he broke up with her. So she finds out via Twitter, because I guess they're Twitter friends or whatever, like, or she stalks him on Twitter. I don't know, but she finds out that he got some other chick pregnant, and like, he got her pregnant around the time that they were supposed to be still dating. So she calls me hurt, like, oh, and wounded, like, oh my God, he got this chick pregnant. And it turns out that it was by, he conceived this child with her around the time that we were supposed to still be dating, and da 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 da, and blase squaze. And I'm just so hurt because I asked him if he was sleeping with anybody else, and he said no, and da da da. And I'm just listening, and I mean, of course, I'm a friend, so I'm not gonna be harsh about it. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, why do you care? Like, he like got up and left you. He went to Texas without telling your ass. Like I said, everybody knew but you. And you should have been one of the first people to know. Mama, family members, girlfriend. You should have been in that list. He did not tell you. Because he wasn't thinking about you. He told the bitch that he was fucking. He was moving to Texas. She knows. You didn't. And you supposed to be the girlfriend. Damn. You know? And so she's upset because she was saying, we were trying to have a baby and da 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 da. And it turns out this chick that he got pregnant, he's not even trying to claim it. He's like, oh my God, I don't even want this baby. Like, I don't even think it's mine. Like, he put that classic bullshit, it ain't mine move, when clearly it more than likely it is. And it's like, she's over here hurt and wounded. And I'm like, well, girl, okay, well, I mean, you knew he was kind of cheating on you. Now you know. Like, well, I just wanted to know, like, if he was even thinking about getting back with me. I was like, girl, okay. I guess the point I'm trying to make is, like, I just don't understand. And she was talking about it today. Like, I called her today, and she was just, that's all she was talking about. I just can't believe he got this girl pregnant and da 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 da. And I really just, as much as I love her, I really wanted to, like, curse her the fuck out. Because I'm like, why are you still harking on this old ass shit? This is why you cannot get somebody else. This is why you're lonely. It's because you are clinging to this no good ass nigga who is now in Texas. If you ask me, God did you a favor, girl. He got that bullshit of a man out your life. Why do you want to be with somebody who cheats on you, who verbally abuses you? I mean, I remember one instance you told me, like, how, because he said he wouldn't marry her unless she lost weight. She was just trying so hard to lose all this weight. Unsuccessfully, too. I mean, like, I think she's beautiful. I mean, she's cute face. She has big titties. And, she's not, like, the clumps fat. Like, she's just a little thick with it, and there's nothing wrong with that. We ain't all supposed to be rail thin, And I just don't understand that. Like, why are you harking? Well, it's just because I really loved him. Girl, well, girl, get over it. I mean, I know, I get it. When you love somebody, you love them. I know that feeling. I've been in love. I know how it feels. I get it. But at the same time, love doesn't verbally abuse you. Love doesn't tell you you're worthless. Love doesn't cheat on you. Love doesn't move across the country without telling you. I just don't understand people who just take anything. And it upsets me more because I know the type of person she is. She's a very beautiful person, inside and out. You deserve to be treated like the queen you are. You deserve to be cherished. You deserve so much more than that. And yet you're like jumping through hoops for this person who does not respect you, who does not value you, who does not treasure you. What is that? And I know, and see, I don't get it because, like, when they looking for all this advice. They always come to me, not everybody, but sometimes they always come to me for support and stuff. But then when I tell them shit like that, then they want to bring up the fact that I ain't got nobody. And you're right, I don't. But at the same time, I'm just like her in that way. Like, I will, when I love you, and I will ride for you. But where we differ, where the disconnect is, honey, I don't take no bullshit. Especially nothing like that. Honey, you ain't gonna sit up and tell me I'm worthless. I wasn't worthless when we was having sex. I wasn't worthless when I was cooking your food. I wasn't worthless when I was doing all this stuff for you. So you ain't gonna sit up and tell me how worthless I am next. And if you feel that way, then there's the door. Goodbye. I tell you guys about my bestie, and he's just my friend, and I ride for him. But when he tripped on me one time, I got him together real quick. Cause girl, I'm worth it. I'm worth being treated like a human being. I don't understand what's so wrong. What is so wrong with wanting to be treated like a person, wanting to be respected, wanting to be loved the way you know you should be loved? There's nothing wrong with that. I personally don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. And I just don't get why her and a couple of my other, some of my friends, they just take anything just for the sake of, I want to be loved and I want to be in love and I want to have somebody. I get it. Like, you want all those things. I want all those things too. Like, I want to have a boyfriend so bad that I jack off to that fantasy every night girl. Like, I want it. That's how bad I want it. But at the same time, I'm not willing to trade my dignity just for to have somebody on my arm. That's not gonna happen. You can miss me with that. Like, I'm even like, even with my bestie, I was telling you about his boyfriend doing, same thing, just doing you any kind of way. I mean, hell, last time y'all went out, this motherfucker was asking somebody else out on a date in front of you. Who does that? Why would you? Oh, girl, if that had been me, I would have whooped his ass in the bar. I sure would have. Just for the fact, just for doing that, just to think that that was okay. And I know I shouldn't be putting my hands on people, but stuff like that deserves a pop in the mouth. That deserves your jaw to be jacked, honey. I'm sorry. Not really. I'm not sorry, actually. Because I'm sorry, I don't fall for shit like that. I don't go for that. Because I wouldn't do that to you. Like, if we're supposed to be in a relationship, we're supposed to be dating, I'm somebody I care about. Why would I treat you like shit? I don't get that. So why are you doing it to me? So yeah. So yeah, you guys, I am single. And if that's the reason why, then I guess I'll be single for a minute. Because I'm not going through that. I refuse. I know who I am, and I know what I'm worth. And I'm worth more than you telling me that I'm worthless. I'm worth more than you cheating on me. Because if you don't want to be with me, don't. If I'm not doing it for you, then just do me a favor and leave. Just say, you know what, it's not working. I mean, of course I'm going to cry. I'll be upset. But at the end of the day, I'll get over it. Because it's not where you want to be. I'd rather you be with somebody that makes you happy than to be with me. And if I'm just not if I'm just pissing you off, if I'm not satisfying you, then go where you be satisfied. Don't stick around for me. That's not making you happy. That's not healthy. Because all you're gonna do is treat me like shit. Because I'm not what you want me to be. So I just don't understand that. That's all. I had to get that off my chest because it was really upsetting me that she was just harping on it. Because I want to say, girl, you are. I don't want to say stupid, but I really just was like, come on, like you are such a beautiful person. You don't. Why are you worrying about this nigga? So what? He knocked this bitch. I feel more sorry for the bitch he knocked up because now she gotta deal with him and him claiming that that's not his child and him acting like an asshole to her and this child. So I want to be like, girl, you should thank God. Thank you, God, for sparing me that. Because she was trying, my friend, she was trying so hard to have a baby with him. And God just told her, like, or God didn't tell her, but she miscarried when they did get pregnant. And, like, I just think, like, God has a purpose. Like, I really do believe God has a purpose for everybody. And he knew, like, honey, this is not the man for you. But she steady lingering on this nigga. And I don't know him, but from what I hear, from what she's telling me, if he's treating you like that, I don't want to know him, honey. He sounds like a dick. And if he ever come at me sideways, girl, I feel for you. Cause I let him know. Listen, this young lady right here, this is a treasure, and you did not know how to handle that. So, step. Well, anyway, I'm gonna finish my food, and I have a bottle of wine, so I'm about to get drizzy drunk, and then I'm about to go do some karaoke. Deuces.